wake up grateful every day, covered in favor, doused in grace. Only good vibes rolling through my way. Thankful that the Lord woke me up today. Got a loving family and solid friends, ones that'll ride for me till the end.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, always doing the most, is Tanya Evans, and I am so excited to be here with you on tonight. So if you are viewing this on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or even TikTok, go ahead, click like, click share. Also subscribe to my YouTube, Jubilee the Comedian channel. And today it is Transparency Tuesday, my favorite day of the week, because as always, I'm always transparent. So like I said, if you are watching this on any of the social media platforms, go ahead, click like, click share. Executive, you better be quiet. You better be quiet. Executive and chairman, those are my heroes, my little toy poodles. Shout out to K Poodles. She got some more poodles out there. She just sent me those red poodles that I saw. Somebody get a little girl so I can get executive and chairman. So I can, so we can make mine's is black, theirs red. I'm sure it'd be a pretty brown color, but with pretty brown skin, like the song, pretty brown skin. But yeah, it is Transparency Tuesday, and I am super excited because today I'm going to ask this question. Are you the help that someone else needs? Are you the help that someone else needs? And I'm so, last night, actually, 2 nights ago, I was awakened, startled out of my sleep to some banging on my door and somebody I'm not going to say they was trying to get in my house, but they was trying to get somewhere. And you know how you wake up startled, you don't know what's going on, your adrenaline rushing. And to be all the way honest, I didn't even hear the banging on the door as much as I heard executive and chairman barking and making so much noise. And it startled me, woke me up out my sleep, 2:17 in the morning. And it's October. I'm not, first of all, I'm sleeping. I'm not expecting nobody. Hey, people know you come to my house unannounced, you're just going to be knocking, and if I answer the door, it's gonna be a problem once I answer the door. So I don't usually answer my door unless I got a Ring door camera. But when I woke up out my sleep, I wasn't thinking about looking at the Ring door camera. I didn't even think about it. I thought I forgot all about that I had one. It sounded like somebody was saying, Mom, help me all out, but I heard clear as day, shut up, executive. But I heard clear as day, help, I need some help. And the question of the day is, are you the help that someone else needs? I live in an apartment complex, right? And all the buildings and apartments that is before mines and accessible before mines even come about, out of all the doors, you knock on my door, screaming and hollering from the top of your lungs. It sounded like a horror movie. And if y'all know, I love horror movies. I'll be watching horror movies. I'm the person in the audience telling the people to run, and he right there and stuff like that. I be, trying to tell. And the person was saying, let me in. let you in where? At 2. And I know I may be wrong, but it's Transparency Tuesday. So I may be wrong for laughing. And Lord, forgive me if I am. But let you in where? At 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't know you. Oh, no, not me. Not me. And man, let me tell you, I didn't open the door because I'm here to tell the story right now. I'm here to tell the story, but I called and got I got the brother some help. I sure did. I called the police. And I'm telling you, they was like 10 cars deep. I was telling them, and that now I know the 911 people got things to do, and there's ways to say, but y'all asked some of the dumbest. Okay, so 911 operator gonna ask me, what I needed, fire, rescue, or whatever. And I said I don't know what they need out there, but it's somebody outside out there hollering and screaming saying they needed some help. And I think you need to come, because they sound like they trying to come into my door. I mean, come into my house, and I don't know who it is. And then the 911 gonna ask me what they look like. I don't know. I'm not opening the door to find out. You silly rabbit. Tricks is for kids. So, and I didn't see nobody when I looked out the window. I was looking out the window. It wasn't no cars out there. So I don't know where this person appeared from. But as I heard them turn to my doorknob, I'm on the phone with 911. I said, get away from my door. I'm going to get you some help, but get away from my door. And I'm talking about when they came, they was like 10 cars deep, the police and the ambulance. I guess nobody was, I'm glad they came quick. I'm really glad they came quick. And some things is for a lesson. It's supposed to teach you, not to keep you. And all help doesn't mean that you need to give your assistance. Stay in your lane. That's where staying in your lane come in. But I just wanted to share that with you, because I'm telling you, it all went into. Remember, I was talking about the last two shows. I was talking about the 7 ways to please the Lord, and the first one was to praise the Lord. We does that on a regular basis. We praise Him all day, every day. We live. That's why I got my God got me outfit on today, because man, I'm a single woman. I live alone. I got animals and firearms in here. Let's just keep it. Well, I ain't got no firearm. Look, I'm gonna get me one. I'm getting ready to go shopping for one, because you just never know. You got to protect your. Oh, but I got some swords, because I like Michonne on The Walking Dead, and she good with a sword, and so am I. I'm good with a sword. I know a little bit about some fencing. I ain't never did no fencing, but I know how to keep somebody away from me. How about that? Until proper authority come, because I don't want to hurt nobody, but I don't want nobody to hurt me. But we talked about make the most of every opportunity. Be filled with the Spirit, submit to one another with love and respect. I did that in this situation. I got the brother help. That's all I could do is get the man some help, and I hope he all right. Be humble, and last but not least, today we're gonna share the last way to please the Lord is to look forward to a world where everything pleases God, and that came from Isaiah 65, 17 verses 17 through 66, and that really got me to that. When I woke up this morning, I was like, and I thought about that situation, because I don't know what happened. I know I saw that, he didn't go to jail. He went to the hospital because the ambulance came. He need. I guess he needed that type of help. I don't know. The police talked to him, and then the ambulance came. But what if he went to every single last door in the apartment complex and nobody helped? Nobody answered. They just started with, get away from my door. Like that. And he took it upon himself to come to my door. And I'm sure, I don't know what type of help he needed, but I know he got the help that he needed, because of course I couldn't go to sleep after that. So I was all the action was out front of my door, right? I mean, not my door, but my window. We got them big windows, so you can see the whole complex. And I usually don't be sitting outside. Sitting by the window watching. Something I do, but most times, if I see some stuff or hear some stuff going on, I'm gonna look out the window. I'm gonna look, but I'm gonna look so incognito that you can't tell that I'm looking out the window, but I'm looking and I hear everything. So I cracked the window so I could hear what was going on and everything. But man got into the thing. But when I woke up the next morning, I looked at the camera. The man, I'm so glad I didn't go to the door. That's all I know. Because the man was banging and on my door. He was twisting my door knob. He was trying to take my Ring camera. Like, dude, why are you trying to take my Ring camera off? But it's still nice and secured on there, so it ain't going nowhere. I don't know when I move. I don't know how I'm gonna get it off. I may just I ain't leaving it for the next person, because then I'm gonna be all the way in Texas looking at the ring, because every time somebody walk past, it's emotion and all that. I like it, so I'm gonna take it with me. But man, I'm telling you, what if nobody else would have helped him? If somebody was really after him, he would have been in trouble. But I saw that he got safe and sound in the ambulance. He was walking and talking. I don't know how he got to where he was at, but what happened. But yeah, that's what be happening where you got to be careful. It's October, and I'm telling you, it's so much going on in the world. You just got to be careful. I just know I didn't open up my door. I couldn't help him that way, but I did get the man. I got the fella some help. I did. I surely did. And I'm so glad that I was able to do that. But yeah, so with that being said, I want to talk about another thing that's very, very, very near and dear to my heart. It's our Going Places. We actually pre-launched our Going Places. And what I would love for you to do for me, because I am one of the co-authors in not only season 1 but season 2. Yes, and I am chapter 4, The Right Roomies. So it is going to be like on your mark, get set, go on November 1st and 2nd. But what I want you to do is text Going Places 2, no spaces, no, you don't have to put the quotation marks, but just put Going Places 2, the number 2, to 830-465-3990. And listen, if you are just tuning in, I just told a story about what happened the other day and how and the last way to please the Lord, and it was look forward to a world where everything pleases God. And I was just thinking, this book, Going Places, it is so much more than a book. It is like a mandate. I've collaborated with so many authors, people that have walked through different walks of life, different talks, done different things. And I'm just going to read a little insert from my chapter. And because throughout these next few days and these next weeks, we're going to be promoting Going Places. And what I want you to do is text Going Places 2-834-665-3990. And what that's going to do is going to send you a link so you can get registered, so you can keep informed on all the updates and everything. And I would really, really, really appreciate if you do that for me. And I'll get that information, but I'm going to keep that on the screen while I read a little bit, just a little tad bit, like a little teaser of my portion of season 2. If you have not got your first copy, you need to get your first copy, and then make sure you line up, get registered on your mark, get set, go on November 1st and 2nd, just in time for holidays. And I need you to do this for me, because I'm looking for some people to help me book, and I got some special gifts just for you to do that. So what you want to do is make sure you text Going Places. It's going to be a form sent to you, and you got to go to a link. It's going to send you a link. You're going to go to that said link, get yourself registered and everything, and then you'll get all the updates of what's going on with Going Places. But I'm going to read just a little bit of my portion of my chapter 4. I am chapter 4. Yes, chapter 4. What kind of roomie are you? So you may find it hard to believe and may even call it strange, but from the time I could remember, I have been a character. Can you really me? Okay. Sometimes I must ask myself, what's wrong with you, girl? As soon as I open my eyes, I'm a live wire, whether it's 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. If I'm up, so is my energy level. It doesn't matter what's going on. Since I'm up and happy, I therefore want everyone around me to be the same. I'm the type who doesn't mind being silly to get a smile or laugh out of someone. If I can put a smile on your face, then my work is done. I've always been an entertainer, predictable, spontaneous. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to do until it's done. Then once it's done, I have a Steve Urkel moment. Did I do that? Yeah, you posted on letting you know when it's going to be available. You keep hearing from me. You're going to hear from some of the other, and it's amazing how many doors that has been opened during this whole journey of what is this opportunity that I'm a part of called Travorium. Never in a million years, even though this is something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to write, and this is my third book being published. But the second two, I cooperated with my business partners. Never in a million years would have been on 96 different vacations, destinations because of this amazing opportunity. And guess what? In the next 30 to 45 minutes from here now, we are going to have a presentation. West Coast team is actually doing the presentation because it is Tuesday night. So it's the Tuesday plug-in, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Pacific. That's the Zoom ID, but you're going to have to get back with me or anybody that shared this on their wall to get the password, because it's going to be a special password, because this club is by special invite only. It's like the Sam's Club, but of travel, because Sam's Club, you have to get a membership to shop at Sam's Club. You get a membership to do your travel. But now, if balling out as a person, you are definitely looking at it. These last 6 years of my life, I've been to places like Dubai. I've been to Dubai twice. The first time I went for 6 days, breakfast was included for 2 people. I celebrated a 70th birthday. I'm not 70th, but I took I'm about to sneeze. But I took one of my business partners for her 70th birthday, because she's more than a business partner. She's like my business auntie. I remember when I first met her, she got stung by a bee. That woman got a story to tell. She done wrote some books, but she not a part of Going Places. But we gonna get her on here too, because that one been through some things too. 70 years young though, still in her right mind, still, just healthy, traveling the world. We was riding camels, and we did Dubai in the sky. That's where we get on this big old skyscraper thing, and we eat dinner. We strapped in though. Don't worry, we strapped in, but we eat dinner, a 4-course meal. It was, everything was good too. I'm talking about, I'm on the seconds because I like to eat. But it was beautiful. Yeah, I was playing with falcons and stuff. I was doom bashing. I slid down the hill, was doing some sandboarding on that time when we went. And then we went into the gold souk to, bought some gold, some real gold and stuff like that. And it's amazing over there how good, how feasible the gold is from over there versus over here. But then this time I went for the Going Places book tour. That was our second place. The first time we went, did our book tour, we was in Montego Bay, Micaman. We get to go places like that. Not just only in this club, but we use the club to do the book tour. It's like a no-brainer. We got to do it anyway. We want to do it anyway. So it's just like a no-brainer. But the first time I went to Dubai was $49. This time I just got back from Dubai. The second time now, and here's another thing. The last time I went to Dubai, it had rain real bad, and it was flooding. And people was like, oh my God, don't go over there. I was like, I'm going with my arm 40s and all, but I'm going. And I went one full time. Matter of fact, it was so dry over there. Rain where? This time when we went, it was, oh my goodness, it was so even better, because I was with my pastor and his wife, and it was our team, Joshua Generation, and it was people that I haven't met. So I got new aunties and new uncles, Shout out to Lady Zeta and Auntie Leela Brand. I can't wait to come down to San Antonio so I can get some of that good old food. But honey, let me tell you, what a time we had to. And I'm glad my homegirl, business sister April Johnson, we booked the same flight so we could be, because we had a layover in Saudi Arabia, and I knew I didn't want to go to no Saudi Arabia by my own self. But we had a good time, good flight, and good, good food on the flight, because we didn't starve. They feed us on the flight. That's a long flight, man. Just let's keep it real. But I'm telling you, it's just an amazing thing to be a part of, and to save money on what I'm already doing, to turn it into a business. Since the third grade, just travel the world. That's all I wanted to do in the third. That's all I wanted to do ever, is travel the world. That's why I joined the military, so I can travel the world. Now, that's a different type of traveling the world, and I didn't go nowhere. How about that? I didn't get to go nowhere. I didn't get my passport until I was in my 40s, and I'm almost 50. Yes, travel makes you look young. It makes you feel young. It makes you experience things that you can only see on TV. And now I get to live it in real life. I went to Dubai because I seen it on Too Fast and Too Furious, when they was driving through the city tearing stuff up, and the city looked just like that, but it ain't toe up, and it's beautiful. It's hot, especially in September. I do not even listen. I love the heat. Don't get me wrong, but when you sweating down, melting all over the place, I don't like that. And that's exactly what I did. My eyeballs were sweating in September in Dubai, but it was still a beautiful place. And we did the dinner marina cruise, and that food was good too. The food everywhere I go is just delicious and nutritious, I guess. But we had a good time on the dinner cruise. What else did we do? Oh, we went to the top of the Burj Khalifa, and that's the same building that Tom Cruise scaled down on Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Yes, we was all up on top. Check my Facebook page. I ain't got to make this up. And all of that stuff, we got the back office too. We got access to all of that. Matter of fact, even my vehicle for my pickup and drop off from the airport to the airport, from the airport to the resort, from the resort back to the airport. All of that, found it right in my back office. And the fact of the matter is, that last trip, we stayed at a beautiful resort. I'm telling you, I can't tell you where we was at, because I'm about to tell you how much it cost me. $194 for the entire 7 days. And breakfast was included, to the point where what would have cost me almost, just for the room and board, not the breakfast included, just for $4,047 for 7 days, for those same days, same hotel, but not the breakfast included part. Not including my and that's not included the $4,047, not even including the flight. No. But what I paid was, and this is including my room and board, was $194, and my flight was $674, $79 or something like that. So almost $900, almost $1,000, $950 max. That's what I paid to get for Dubai. But my room and board, $4,047, $194 for the week. At $4,100. Yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. The 100, and plus, since I do this for work, this is what work looks like for me. This is my home-based business. This is what I do. 24. I can do this business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I had in Dubai at 3:00 in the morning. It's 7:00 in the evening. I'm like in the twilight zone today. Dubai's 8 hours ahead. So, but I was still doing presentations. So therefore, it turned into a business trip, and I get to write it off. So I get to write off that $194, and I get to write off my flight and my food and all the promotional goodies that I got myself, because I'm the client, and I'm not only the president of my own organization because I'm in business for myself, but I'm not by myself because I'm an independent contractor with associated with the company. But I'm an independent contractor. I get a 1099 every year for the last 5 years I've been in the company 6 years. I've been getting daily residual pay. I've been getting free travel points. And y'all know if it's free, it's for me. This is Transparency Tuesday, and I'm just telling you the real deal, Holyfield, the truth, nothing but the truth. And the only way you're going to find out for yourself is come on this Zoom. What I say this was again, Dad. I don't even know what was going on. Well, what I do right quick. I was changing stuff, popping up. That's the Zoom ID for the Tuesday plug that's getting ready to start in the next 30 minutes. I advise you to get in, grab some friends, the people that you travel with anyway. Tell them I sent you. You can tell them I'm the one who gave you this information, but you're going to have to get all the information right there on the screen, the 851-8208-4922, 10 o'clock Eastern. The next 30 minutes is getting ready, like on your march, get set, go, get your seat, get inside the Zoom. You don't need, the private ID, and that's where I come in. So you can inbox me, call me on the phone, let me know. I need that password so I can get in, because I want to know how you get to travel, how you go to Dubai, of all places. Dubai, one of the richest countries in the world. How did you get to go to Dubai for $194? They gonna tell you, because I ain't the only one doing it. It's a whole matter of fact. We done had, look, this business grew over COVID. Now, this business has been in the mix since 2013. And I've been a part of it since 2019. Right when COVID, traveling ever since COVID. When COVID started, that's when I started traveling. I'm talking about, that's when it was real serious. You get to the hotel, I'm talking about the whole room sealed off. That you got to cut the seal to go into your clean set. I'm talking, they talk about some, but let me tell you, I still travel with my Lysol, my Clorox wipes. I still got that. Oh yeah, especially for them long flights. You ain't playing around. I'm gonna have to use the bathroom, eventually, and I ain't playing around. So yes, you should have saw me in there. Yes, I was, but guess what? Healthy. Well, why they really making it our own. So get on this Zoom, inbox me, and get that password, and let me show you a couple videos of, wait a minute, let me put this back on here first. Let me put going places, and this is what I want you to do ASAP. As soon as you, matter of fact, you can do this at the same time that you log it in on the Zoom. You can chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. Text going places to 830-465-3990. Now, no spaces in going places to, just all one word and the number 2. Going places, just like you see. You ain't got to add the quotation marks, but going places to 830-465-3990. I would love your support. And with that being said, I want to show you these videos from what going places is all about. Check this out.
Lord, I just want to say I'm grateful, and I appreciate the way you blow my mind. Don't know why you so faithful, 'cause you come to my
walking in my purpose, can't nobody stop me. Every single step, I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. Focused on my path, I'm the one, I'm the key. Living on my dreams, yeah, I'm walking in my destiny. Purpose is my guide, I won't be denied. With every stride, I feel alive. Overcoming, thriving, I won't hide. In my purpose, I confide.
Yes. That's going places 2 to 8. Text that to 8. Text that one word and that number sign, all no spaces, to 830-465-3990. Do that for me, ASAP. And now I'm finna end this with a video, if I can do this right. And it's with a video that I'll be performing all over the world. So in order to do something different, you have to be different yourself. God allowed it not to destroy you, but to deliver you and deliver you back to yourself. And there are places you were meant to visit and not to settle. And any wounds that you have had, they are just your wounds, not your identity. Thank you so much for joining me today on 369 So Much More Than Travel. I'm your hostess, always doing the most, is Tanya Evans, and I will see you at the beaches or the banks. But guess what? What I do, it can get you to both. See you next time.
I love you for this.
They follow each other on the wing, you know, because they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. Stand there. Say the song. Ooh, if you wanna make a world a better place, take a look at yourself and make the change. Na, na, na,
Tanya didn't come to play.
to love, could it be with me? Pretending that they love. Somebody broke it. You know what? The tree. The lemon trust everything.
The limit.
See